Tonight, police in Lorain are searching for the man they are calling a person of interest in a violent crash that critically injured a mother and her two sons and killed her unborn baby. 5 on Your Side investigator Scott Knoll talked with police and that woman's family.
Tonight, Lorain police say the US Marshals have joined the hunt for the man they believe could have been involved in this. They say he's already wanted on an unrelated drug investigation. Now investigators trying to tie him to this deadly hit-and-run crash, too. At the corner of West 21st and Ashland, spray paint and scrape marks in the pavement mark the spot witnesses say a speeding SUV slammed into a car just before 11:30 Friday night. A neighbor shared these photos of what she described as looking like a war zone. The SUV flipped on its top just feet from a house. The car pushed down the street by the force of the impact. Inside, 29-year-old Alicia McCoy, 6 months pregnant. Her 10-year-old son in the passenger seat and her 5-year-old son in the back.
We questioned her. She didn't even see the other vehicle.
Lorain police say minutes before the crash, they tried stopping that SUV after it peeled out of a nearby gas station.
When he took off, they terminated, and the officers actually turned the other way to go investigate some other issue. And then like 1 or 2 minutes later, we get the call of this crash.
Investigators say the driver of the rented SUV was speeding north on Ashland through the residential neighborhood when he blew the stop sign and plowed into the passenger side of McCoy's Kia. Her 10-year-old son flown to a Cleveland hospital where police say he underwent surgery for a leg injury. Her 5-year-old son treated and released at the hospital. McCoy, who was headed home after visiting her mother just a few blocks away, was critically injured. Her unborn son did not survive. This case striking a nerve with police.
Especially with an unborn child, there's so much, potential in that child's life, and, this family now has to live with this trauma for the rest of their lives, and, it's very unfortunate and, just heartbreaking.
It's why police are asking for the public's help identifying the driver. They say he crawled out of the wreckage of the SUV and ran from the scene bleeding. Investigators say they have his DNA, cell phones, and a gun left behind. They also say the crashed SUV smelled like marijuana. Police say tips have led them to a man they're calling a person of interest, eager to get him off the streets before anyone else gets hurt.
It could be you or your, children just going down the street and you're T-boned by, some crazy driver that who knows what was going on with him.
I talked with McCoy's mother. She says the family's too devastated to go on camera, but says she's hopeful the driver gets caught and that there's justice for her unborn grandson. In Lorain, I'm 5 on Your Side investigator Scott Knoll.